Jay talked about coming off the field Saturday, and he said he was dreading film review. He said the offensive line didn't feel like he played that well. Did you kind of come off the field feeling the same way?
I mean, yeah, we all kind of felt that way a little bit because, I mean, we kind of take pride in, just like not letting the quarterback get hit, and like we felt challenged that game because, I mean, they had a really great offensive, great defensive line, so we kind of felt like challenged by the coaches, and like once Deshaun got hit, that kind of just like made us all like so mad. We're just like, we can't let him get hit anymore. He's like, it just all kind of like put us in a pretty angry funk that we actually let him get hit, got touched a couple times. So.
Understanding you take each game as its own biggest game of the season, but I mean this game is pretty simple math. You win this game, you win the Atlantic Division. Is playing Florida State, the team that set the standard for the last several years, is it a little bit different than playing NC State or Syracuse?
No, not at all. I don't think so at all. I think that, I mean, every game is exactly the same. We just come out and play like we're supposed to, and like we'll do what we've always done. We get the results we deserve. I mean, you can't like look at one game being more important than the other, no matter who it is, because I mean, if you do that, then that's how teams, over prepare or under prepare for other teams and like take stuff for granted. And you like can't do that. You're like, that just like puts everything like in different perspectives, and that's how like good teams lose to teams that they shouldn't lose to.
That being said, do you have motivation? I know you were a redshirt in 2011, but this being your first game you'll be on the field for against Florida State, does that give you any more motivation to win this one?
Well, I mean, not really, because I kind of played against them last year too. When I played against them,
I'm sorry, I phrased the question wrong. I meant it'd be your first chance to win a game where you'll be on the field against Florida State.
I mean, still, like, not really, because I mean, last year we had a great chance to win. We just couldn't finish. I mean, it was a competitive game the whole time. We just didn't finish. But I mean, yeah, I fully expect us to win. I feel like we got a chance to win. And so I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You've been here for a few years and a number of different quarterbacks. What kind of effect does Deshaun have in that he doesn't like cheat? He's almost robotic in his emotions.
I mean, it's great because I mean, with all the quarterbacks we have over years, I mean, he just sticks out because like no matter what situation is, he's always calm and poised. He throws an interception, he's poised. He makes a bad read, he's still like the same shot. Like he doesn't like let like things affect him. I mean, it's just good to see, especially in such a young guy. It's like really good. That's a really good thing to see.
We had games like Notre Dame, like you see even like just a little bit of extra juice out of him when it's a nationally televised big rank type game.
Not really. I mean, he's always the same. He's always the same Deshaun. Like no matter who we play, he's always pumped up, ready to go out and get a win. Like no matter who it is, he's always like no matter what it is, he always like messes with me and a couple of the offensive linemen like throughout practice. He's like just messing with us like during certain plays, but like he's always like the same him.
It's almost a nerve buster for the whole team for big games.
I mean, not really, because he's the guy that kind of keeps us from thinking about stuff like that because he's so calm. It makes everyone else stay calm.
What do you remember about his performance last year at Florida State?
I mean, it was great. Like when he got his number called on, he came out and executed like he was supposed to. It put us in a position to win, but we just didn't have a chance. We just didn't have a chance to finish.
What was his demeanor like? Was it like exactly like it is now? Was he the same guy then?
Yeah, he was the same Deshaun. He's like always focused, ready to go whenever he's called on. He's always ready. So I mean, because he wasn't starting when we got there, and so he was just sitting on the side waiting. And when his number was called, he came out and did what he was supposed to do.
Coach Scott mentioned Josh Sweat as someone who stands out. Does he stand out to you on film?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to take account about everybody. He's definitely one of the guys that stands out for them. I think we'll have something ready for him. We'll definitely plan like we're supposed to. Be ready for him.
First of all, congratulations on your ACC honor. On Saturday, the defense struggled a bit, and y'all just kept scoring and carried the team to the victory. Against Louisville, it was the other way around. The offense was kind of sputtering, and the defense was able to carry the load. Is that just happenstance that works out that way, or is it almost like y'all just rally the troops and rise to the occasion, if the other unit is struggling in the game?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that. We just like whenever we always try to have each other back, no matter what segment it is. So I mean, like if offense is struggling, defense like comes up to us and tells us, we got y'all back. Don't worry, we got y'all. And then same way on defense, if they're struggling, we come up to them, we're like, we got y'all. Don't worry about it. Like, don't worry about anything. We're gonna have y'all back. So I mean, we kind of always try, keep each other like pumped up, like not letting not like either side of the ball get down.
This team is a bigger favorite against Florida State than they were against NC State. What does that say about where this program is right now?
I mean, I didn't really know that. I don't pay attention to that mostly, but I mean, it just shows that I guess we're starting to get recognized as the program we are.
What was the conversation like that drive right before halftime? As you said, this is the field goal. You got a chance to go take the lead in some way. What was the conversation like going off the field?
Coaches just tell us like we like that we just gotta go there and execute our our plan that we always do every week. We always do our 2-minute drills. And, it's like time to go execute and do what we gotta do to get up before half, and that's pretty much all we're doing.
To win ACC Offensive Lineman of the Week, is that something you feel like you've been always capable of, or do you feel like you've significantly improved to get to this point?
I mean, I feel like I've improved over the years enough, to where I got to this point. I mean, it's just so happened that I won it this week, I guess.
How satisfying is it after everything you've been through with the injuries and moving from the defensive line and all that?
I mean, it's very satisfying, but I mean, I'm not completely satisfied because I'd love to win it more, but it's actually it's really a great achievement because I mean, moving to offense after like being on defense and then having all those setbacks it's a great thing, to like have something to show that I actually have been improving.
I think Clemson's offensive linemen have won it 3 times. What does it say about this group in its entirety, especially considering that a lot of people overlooked you guys coming into the season?
I mean, we always know that we're gonna do what we were supposed to do when we go out there. So I mean, like having people and some teams overlook us, it doesn't really mean anything. We just got to go out and prove ourselves. And so I mean, it's just us trying to prove ourselves and trying to prove to the coaches that we're a dominant force and it's like that we're here.
Is it? I know not everyone played 2 years ago. More guys played last year. Is this team more motivated by what happened last year or 2 years ago against Florida State?
I mean, we kind of take both of them as motivation. We can't just like pick one. I mean, like we've lost both of them, so I mean, either one of us like just motivation for us, to go out and win. Because I mean, both of them were heartbreaks. Like they're just in different ways. So I mean, we just kind of take both of them as motivation for us to go out and win.
How do you approach a team like Florida State that I don't want to say they have nothing to lose, but they have a lot less to lose?
I mean, we approach them like we do every team, because I mean, you can lose to any team, we can win against any team. That's how the coaches talk to us, and so I mean, we just like approach them like we do every game. Like this is like we play like it's our last game every game. So,